In this video, I'm going to be showing you all of the new Milk Molar locations in Grounded 1.0. This is just the new locations in the game, and I've ordered them from least spoilers to most spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then I recommend you don't watch the very last few. I will warn you ahead of time though. There are 34 locations in total and 39 Milk Molars, which means you can fully upgrade your character and unlock all of the upgrades in the upgrade screen. If you need any of the old Milk Molar guides, I'll have a link at the top right of the screen right now that will link to the playlist of all of the old Milk Molar locations. This first location is right here on the map, just south of the fallen bicycle. There is a cave. I would be very careful going into this cave as there is a lot of ladybird larvas, so if you're not prepared, you're gonna die. You're gonna need probably a mint mace and some relatively strong gear to keep you protected. Just follow the path I take, and as you can see, you do a little bit of parkour, very easy, and there's a Milk Molar right there. That's the first one done. The next Milk Molar is in the exact same cave, but at a different entrance, so make sure you keep up with where I am. This one's near the field station, before you go to the proper upper yard, I guess. Just follow the way I go in the cave here. Again, a lot of ladybird larva, be very careful. Then, just break the Milk Molar. Very easy to get this one. That's number 2 done. For the third Milk Molar, you're going to need to come to this area of the map right here. This is where an infected wolf spider does spawn, but if you haven't plugged the haze yet, you're in luck. He won't be here, so you'll be fine. This Milk Molar's just next to the plant pot. Again, very easy to get. Just pick it up. Number 3's done. For the next Milk Molar, you need to come to this area of the map right here, where in the top left of the new upper yard area, there is a wolf spider here, but if you go during the day, he's asleep, so you should be fine. Then the Milk Molar's just behind the leaf right here. Very easy to get yet again. The next Milk Molar is by the toolbox. What you're going to need to do is climb up the grass right here. Then parkour your way onto the drawer on the toolbox. Climb on the spanner. Do a little bit more parkour up the grass. And then jump into the drawer. And as you can see, the Milk Molar is in the back corner of the drawer. Another one that's pretty easy to get. You just need a little bit of jumping technique to be able to get there. The next Milk Molar is by the giant Moldork castle. Don't worry, we're not going inside. All you need to do is stand on this stone right here, turn around and drop down, and you'll find there is a Milk Molar just to the side. Very easy to collect this one as well, but if you do drop down here, you're going to have to drop all the way back down to the pond so you can get back up to the upper yard again. The next location is just south of the upper pond, in this little area down here where all the rocks are. You're going to need to climb up to where this little rusty thing is, and then drop down this hole. There are 2 black ox beetles down here, so be very careful getting this one. You're going to have to kill them both most likely to get it. And then the Milk Molar is just in the middle of the room. You just run over, break it, easy peasy. The next Milk Molar is just north of the upper pond. You're going to need some pretty good parkour skills to get to this one. Just follow the path that I take along all of these leaves. Then jump into the tree. The Milk Molar is in the tree on one of the branches, so you're just going to have to follow the path I take. You can also obviously build up to this, but I don't recommend you waste your time. It's probably easier just to parkour. Then, as you can see, the Milk Molar is just up in this branch right here. Break it. Another easy one to get, and we're on to the next Milk Molar. The next Milk Molar is in the far north of the map here, where inside of the ladder, it's just in one of the rungs in the ladder. You're going to have to run along just till you see it, or just go to my exact location on the map, break it, easy peasy. For the next Milk Molar, you're going to need to come to the north side of the map, just west of where the ladder finishes, and go inside the plant pot here. As you can see, the Milk Molar is just hidden inside the plant pot. Very easy to find. This next location is the best location on the entire map. What you need to do is drop into this cave where the lid is here. You need a tier 3 axe to break the weeds. Then just go past, and as you can see, we're inside of the bottle. There is 5 Milk Molars in this location. You need to get this one. For the next location, I recommend you come to the upper yard, by where this puncho box is, and then just jump off. And as you can see, the Milk Molar is on one of the rocks as you're dropping down. You probably need a glider in order to get to this one. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to do. You could also build up from where the pond is down below, but it'll probably take you a lot longer. For the next Milk Molar, come to this area of the map right here. As you can see, we're directly north of the sunken T-Rex in a little cave. This is in the upper yard, though. This one is extremely complicated, okay? This is like a puzzle inside of Grounded, and it's probably going to take you a while to do. You're going to need a pretty strong weapon, because you need to go up the ramp here and hit the bouncy ball. The bouncy ball is going to fall down, and you basically have to get it into a specific position so that you can jump off of the cliff onto the ball, and then jump off of the ball to where the Milk Molar is. This is pretty difficult to do, but I really like it. It's a really unique way to get a milk molar in the game. Definitely get this one, but you're probably going to have some troubles getting it. For this next milk molar, come to this area of the map right here and go inside of the open pipe. You'll need a tier 3 axe to chop through the weeds yet again, and as you're going through, you'll see there's a gap in the wall. You need to throw a bomb at this cracked rock over here to get it to explode. You could also use bomb arrows to blow this rock up. Then just follow the path I take into the water and swim up through the gap that is now opened because you destroyed the rock. You can't throw the bomb from underneath because they don't work underwater. Once you get into the room, you'll see the milk molar is right in front of you. This one's easy to get, but you will need a bomb and a tier 3 axe. The next location, you're going to need a bomb yet again. You need to come to this area right here, then throw a bomb at this cracked rock, which is going to reveal a small cave. Go inside of the cave, and you'll see that the milk molar is obviously in here. But how do you get to it? What you're going to need to do is follow the path that I take and drop down. This is a Black Widow lair. Be extremely careful. If you drop down here and you're not prepared, you're going to get destroyed. She's very strong. Make sure you're ready for this. Then, you'll probably have to kill her so that you can run away, and if you follow the path that I take, you'll eventually find the milk molar is at the top of the ramp here, and it also takes you back out of the cave. The next location has 2 milk molars. In order to get this one, you're going to need the sticky key, which I already have a guide on because I've made a guide on the bomb arrows in the game. Inside the chest with the bomb arrow recipe, there is also 2 milk molars which you're going to want to collect. The next location is right next to where we just were. This one is on the bottom left side of the tire on the map, and there's just a milk molar right there. Extremely easy to get, pick it up. This next milk molar is in the fire ant den. Come to this area of the map right here and drop down. There's a little bit of a war going on behind me with a black ox beetle and some fire ants. Just follow the path that I take, drop down onto the rock right here, and you can see there's a milk molar right there. Very easy to collect. You won't be able to climb back up though, I don't think, so you'll have to go through the fire ant nest in order to escape. This next location is also inside of the fire ant nest. Just come to this area right here. There's an entrance to the fire ant nest. Just follow the way that I take. This one is relatively easy to get. You're not going to need anything special. You just need to follow the path that I take and probably kill a few fire ants. They're not too strong though, so you should be okay. For the next milk molar, you're going to need to get on top of the wheelbarrow. This area is pretty difficult to get up. I recommend you build because it's difficult to parkour up here. Then you just drop down, and as you can see, it's just on the side. There's a milk molar here. Grab it, you'll slide down. You will need a glider, or you're probably going to die of fall damage. This next milk molar is by the fallen tree. You can parkour to get up here, but again, you probably want to build. It's pretty difficult to get to this one. Easy to break though. There is also a moth nearby, so be a bit careful. This next one is high up inside of the big tree stump area where the tree stump lab is. Again, probably can parkour up to this. You want to build though. It's relatively difficult to get to. The next location is inside of the tree stump again. This one's actually very easy to get. You just need to jump up a couple of roots and it's just laying on the side here. Very easy milk molar to get. This next milk molar is inside of one of the rungs on the ladder, but it's actually quite high up. I did build up to this. You could probably get it by jumping off and using a dandelion tuft to glide down though, if I had to guess. This is another new milk molar in the upper yard. You're going to need to come to this area here by the pink bike. This is where a lot of the tier 3 rocks are, but luckily you won't have to build in order to get this molar. All you need to do is climb up the side of the bike tire, then do a little bit of walking along some beams, a little bit more parkour, and then run along to the pedals, and you will find that the milk molar is stuck in between the pedals. The molar is in the hedge of all locations. I can only assume this was one that used to be in the game that actually got moved, but I'm including it in the video anyway. All you need to do is come to the area where the Broodmother BLT recipe is, and as you can see, if you jump and glide down below the lab there, then you'll find the milk molar is just on a branch. This one's pretty easy to get as long as you've got a glider. Warning, potential spoilers ahead. The next 2 milk molars are in the Moldork castle, so skip these 2 if you don't want that area spoiled for you. For the first one here, I recommend you take the path that I take in order to get into the castle. You will need to build at least 1 ramp in order to be able to get up here though. But this is the easiest way in terms of minimum building. You can also just build a path straight across the middle of the moat if you wanted to. Once you climb all the way up the stairs, do the parkour that I do and go into the middle of the top of the castle, the milk molar is right there. For the next milk molar, just follow the direction I take, climb up into the castle, and then drop down through the hole in the middle of the castle. This will take you quite a long way down. Do be a bit careful you don't die of fall damage or anything stupid. Then, once you get all the way down here, once you can see it, it's very easy. It's just at the very bottom to the side of the lab. Then you can just break this. This one's extremely easy to get. The next milk molar is inside of the stump lab. So if you don't want this area spoiled for you, then I recommend you skip this one. What you need to do is follow the path I take right here inside of the stump lab. This area is very annoying, but try to do parkour similar to the jumps I make, as I'm doing the easiest jumps possible in every location, trust me. Once you've parkoured to the very top of the area, the milk molar is literally right in front of you. This one's pretty difficult to get because this lab is really annoying. The next 5 milk molars are in the undershed area of the map. If you do not want this area spoiled for you, do not watch these next 5, okay? That is a warning. The first milk molar here is very easy to get. Just come out of the door from the undershed lab, and then glide across off of the wire here, and the milk molar is right in front of you, right there. The next milk molar is also very easy to get. You just need to come to this area of the map right here, and drop into the ravine inside of the undershed, and you'll see it is right there. A lot of enemies down here, remember, so be very careful. The next milk molar is in the far west of the undershed. Just come to the location that I'm at on the map, and you'll see the milk molars right here in the corner. Another one that's pretty easy to get. For this next one, just come to the location I'm at right here, and you'll see on this bit of wood right here, there's a milk molar that you can get. Another one that is really easy to get. You just have to walk up a wooden plank to get here, I think. This next milk molar, again, is really easy to get. Just come to the location that I'm at. You walk up the wooden plank that's bent over, and you should be able to get up to this location right here. You'll see that the milk molar is right here, just past a couple of webs. There are a few spiderlings here, so be a little bit careful, but you should be able to kill them easily and get this milk molar. That's all of the milk molar locations in the game at the moment. This will allow you to max out every single one of those stats on your character. I would really appreciate if you leave a like. This took me a long time to find all of these milk molars, and I'm still looking for the megas as well, so I will keep working on that and try and get that video to you as quickly as possible.